deeply apologize. So we missed the entire first round. Great. What a flop. Alright. Shall we talk about the tournament? So we were supposed to follow 7 Orcs. We kinda just didn't do that for the first round. It's only group 1, by the way, with 2 teams from Souls, APE, and Immor. Souls beats HSOP over here, which is surprising. We have Aqua beating out the main team of APA, Souls second team, and APA second team still playing. Reckham beats Hidden. Sus and Immor are still playing. Endgame beats out Kana. 7 Orcs beats Sparta, and Vale beats Immor. So we're seeing Immor versus Vale. 7 Orcs versus Vale. Sorry. And yeah, be a good game, hopefully. I mean, I don't know. We're so sorry, man. Alright. I don't have an in-game sound. Let me just relog really fast. Okay. Yeah. Alright. There we go. We have sound. We have 10 minutes until the match starts. Let's have a look, right? So 7 Orcs, they did play their first game against Sparta as a tiebreaker, and of course we didn't see that, because I'm an idiot. We're gonna see Canal double and Neville Frontiers tiebreaker here. A good selection of maps, I'd say. Let me throw on a shorter replay. Yeah, informele. Alright. Just give me a moment, I need to back into focus. But hey, I did it again. Not starting a commentary stream on time. But now I didn't just not start on time, I completely skipped over the first round. Great. What a commentator. Woo. Right, so now please. I'm just waiting for it to, so I can press go live. That's all I'm doing right now. I just want to press go live. Come on, YouTube. I'm wasting seconds here to start. There we go, go live. Alright. Alright. Once again, I apologize for missing the first 2 matches. I'll look at probably finding a way to show you these replays anyway. So let me just very quickly do that. I'll probably ask someone from 7 Orcs for the replays. I'm an idiot. Alright. Ah, yeah. Also, we're gonna be. I should probably mention there's other streams, although you probably know already. If you came here for whatever reason. With Fujit following Endgame, and Jack actually following Vale. So we're gonna meet here. Alright, nice game though by Layla here. Did a bit of casual farm. Oh. Grab that one, I guess. Come on, get him. Right. Alright, nice game here, Layla. And is this from the first room that we didn't even get? Okay. So the room open any moment. Okay. I should probably get some more enthusiasm. Sadly, I can't get that. Because, I mean, I just fucked up a stream. So, you know, gotta hope that those matches are gonna do any better. Or gonna do me some better. Alright. So we're following the boys that gave us a fantastic finale yesterday with system we're playing against. An amazing tiebreaker. I don't usually talk about my tournament streams, but I think that one is definitely worth to watch. But yeah, we have Canal. Let me talk about Canal a bit, because I should do my job here, right? Alright, so Canal is one of those maps with full caps, just as Normandy is, and Himmelsdorf. Although Himmelsdorf not even a drawing, I don't think. But on these maps, it's even more important to get cap pressure early, because you know, they just make so much more of a difference because there's an extra cap to work with. Meaning also that you can balance out the points with your opponent, at least at the start of the round. So if you can get them as fast as they can, you know, you at least make sure that you're not too behind. Canal though, like a tick or a second, can just completely screw you over of difference in points. And B and C are just, my god, B, it's like really hard to reset. Is there even a way to reset B? There's really a lot of ways to reset C though, even from the spawn of the green spawn up here. A usually gets taken by the north, whilst D usually by the south, and then you have this north versus south kind of fight, because there's A and B and then C versus D. And you just either try to hold and force your enemy to push because you get more points, or you know, you gotta make a move at some point and they just hold because they got more points. And yeah, I really like this map because of it, because it usually is always a very long, drawn out match. And yeah, you know, just looking forward to this again. Yeah, I don't know. I just like Canal. It's always been up for some really fantastic games. It also has sparked some really weird strats and just some tanks that you normally don't see too often. Shine here a lot, like Leos, for example. You can use here very often. Like on the enemy team Wonderkind taking an STB. If you see that, it's usually on Canal. At least I don't really see an STB used anywhere else other than that. And you know, I like the map itself, its uniqueness, I guess. It also has probably the most bushes in Blitz as a map in a whole, which you know, is nice. But let's focus on the lineups they present here to us, and we have Max back in the lights. We have a bit of a switch here even. Triple IS-4 for Severderks. Lytix here taking a heavy, the 215B there. Also not a tank you see too often. We have a Kranwagen here as well, and Ghosty, who's now taking a Vicus, and Max switching out of it. Alright. Let's see. Double E5, double IS-4 then. Just we have some, yep, there we go. And Vale's going with a Fosh. 57 and Batchat. And then there's two 57s as well. And the 113. And an STB1. And an I7. I think the least non-meta tank here is the I7. Everything else is so weird you don't see it usually. Like, I'm interested to see what Vale does with this cluster of tanks that just isn't used in this season at all. Alright. Let's go and find out, I guess. Alright. So also TD here is gonna be there for some good positions. If they leave him at the spawn first, he might be able to get some nice resets in onto the C cap once 7 orcs. Oh wait, no. 7 orcs has the spawn, so doesn't even need to worry about that.
Let's take him out.
Alright. And Ghosty here is going over. Up and over. Gonna be playing defensively here. Our 7 and the I7 have been now spotted. George down there. Avoiding damage so far, but not so much Max here now. Basically stuck behind his house, not gonna be able to move any further. And Nikki there took 2 shots. Greatest result from him. George is really pushing it with his position. Finds one of the 57s. Training here. Not the best of results. Vice is gonna get quite annoying. Nicky Lauda. Max here training again. It's not looking too great. Plus 7 Erks here. But they are starting to push in here. I mean the Kranwagen and Lando and his IS-4 are just pushing over the bridges now, whilst Wonderkind is more or less left alone on this flank. But we have to remember there's Ghosty in the back, just waiting for him. Oh. Milo there getting focused. Even a 57 here now though. Wonderkind actually picking up Max from across the map. What a kill. Oh, 57 goes down to Lando here. Still with more or less balanced out hit points here. Just a little bit in the lead. 7 Erks. And Aeon is now reloading. So he'll definitely go down here. Now with a 5v5 Vamilo here. If he decides to push, he's going to die. And even if not, then I mean, he's getting really shot to pieces now. Ghosty there, on the other hand, has dueled himself with the STB of Wonderkind and has managed to win. Flytix goes down to Jory here. George there wasn't able to shield him just quite right. Does get Lando as well. And George here just shooting down Coward, who's a potential one-shot now for the Kranwagen. Oh, George, can you put out another shot? Oh, he can't. But Weiss actually goes down to the Kranwagen here. That might change things up quite a bit. Because if the Batchat had stayed alive, this game could have turned out quite interestingly well for Vale here. Now with only Jory alive, who's still quite healthy, and Coward, who's a potential one-shot for him if he does Maxwell. Here comes Jory. Have a look at Ghosty's POV here. Has now capped C, and they want to play this with caps. That is definitely the right choice to make. I probably would now go up here and see if I can shoot them in the side. But he also still needs to stay close enough to his Kranwagen to help him out here, because he cannot clip Jory. X1 hit. Trading with the I7 here. Can he put in the second? He does. But here comes Coward. Ooh, he bounces the third one. Oh my god, Coward there snaps that side of the turret of the Kranwagen. Ooh, and Ghosty, unfortunate RNG. He does not pen the 113. It's a nice shot in there though. Have a look if Ghosty. Chance to turn this around. I mean, Jory's a one-shot. Coward's a two-shot. Ooh. Oh my god, he's dodging it all. Oh. That was close. Really needs to get away from Jory though, if we have a look here. Nice kill! Really well done. Look at the points. Ghosty, no! No, 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 no. Who's gonna win it? And 7erx does it. Even if they do drop. They did get the points before, and points overrides anything in this game. And yeah. That was close. That was really close. And that's what I like about this map. Even though Vale had like the weirdest of lineups. Jory, by the way, nearly 6k, Jesus. That shot from Coward there on the Kranwagen, so crucial. But I mean, 7erx still managed to win, so you know, maybe not as crucial. Congrats. I should probably say hi to the chat, right? Hi Gravy, Dark, Boomer, Layla, Juicy. What you doing here, Juicy? Hey, Alberto. I know that there's another streamer. I even said that before. Hello, Khan. Hey, exposed. I rob. Ugh. So what do we have now? Okay. We have double Progetto, double Kranwagen, double IS4, and Vickers from Ghosty. That is a interesting lineup, especially for Canal. Because the Progetto got like nothing for it other than the gun. Yeah, not even that is that great. So how they use that is going to be interesting to see. And then Vale. Double I7, double STB, double E5 and a Kranwagen. What are these lineups? Am I having a fever dream? Alright, let's have a look and see if 7erx here is gonna hold up that momentum that they just got from the last game, or, you know, if perhaps Vale is gonna overtake them here and we'll perhaps even put this until tiebreaker. Let's see. Speed a bit. And everything from 7X is going topside here. Knowing the decap, they're gonna be very aggressive here. Indeed are, but Vale is not falling for it. No one is here. And look how aggressive 7X immediately is. They're like, give me your map control. Thank you. I take it. And they instantly eat that up. They're gonna take A and B now. I'm not sure why they abandoned C, but I guess it's just because they didn't know where exactly they went. Nice shot there. From the STB in the corner. And we can just get the cap off Lando here now. He's lost a bit of hit points and so has fly ticks. Those crown runs though. Definitely not a thing to worry about too much at the moment. Both Progettos here at A. And George. Holding this one corner over here. And we do have a cap advantage from 7X. Yeah, let's have a look and see what we can determine from the other side now. We have this position here, which is really standard to take once you have the south completely to you. The push going on along here, which will probably consist of pushing down these two. Perhaps, maybe even going towards here or down there. Coward here dropping down actually. That's an interesting choice. And like Noob there. Still on his STB holding back there. Underkind has been seen as well now though. Definitely make them a bit wary here on what is to come. Because there's 2 E5s and no wait, 2 I7s and 1 E5. Just waiting around the corner here. Lytics there. Ooh, curtly with their back towards this. And here comes Vice. He's spotted. Oh. He's sitting out in the open here, but oh, Max. Oh, lost a lot of hit points there. That was unnecessary. If I ever saw one. Look at where the shells enter. Yeah. Immediately been taken out. Max there. Collects himself again and does clear the kill here. And oh, Vamilo is now in B. He's stopping that cap. And 7X has currently no means of stopping him. Other than Nikki here, who's gonna get farmed by the SDB. But they do have an extra tank. Ghosty here needs to help out. Onto Coward here. Flytix is gonna go down though. Lando actually kills Vamilo in his Kranwagen on B. And this is looking kind of alright here, although 7X fire is split quite heavily. Like Ghosty's focusing this guy, we have a focus in here. But these at least are somewhat keeping this match together, the Progettos now. As we have Valtteri coming in here trying to get some of the attention from this guy. And is successful in doing so as well. Ghosty here getting pushed down by Wonderkind. Not gonna stay alive any longer than that. Oh, he is very aggressive here. Nice shot from Lando as well. Now making Wonderkind a one shot. And yeah, look at the points as well. Like, now they just need to outlift them. Aeon here. Definitely gonna get pushed upon. He does get the kill on Nikki though. Oh, they need to kill him fast now. They do. Because A is getting stolen by Jory here. But I don't think it's... yeah, I think that's too late. And Vale is going to lose here. 2 points. And that's what I mean. You want to take that point control early on. And yeah, Vale could not succeed. Well played, the 7 Orcs. Well done. Are gonna take that next spot now. In the brackets, in the semifinals. What a game. Alright, let's maybe have a look at the assistant here. And see what's going on right now. So, we had soldiers. Yeah, we saw all of those lineups. Second team of Souls has won against Reikem. Endgame has won against Imur. And it's gonna play against us now. I mean, that's first and second place on the leaderboard, playing against each other. This will be interesting as hell. Also, we had the streamer triple here. We had Fujit, myself, and Jack. So after this, only one of us will sustain for the finals, and then one of us will have to do the the match of third place. But other than that, I mean, it's just all about if Aqua can stop the first team of Souls. You know, we'll see. We'll see. I'll send it after this tour. Okay, so I might not get the replays like I said at the start. That's fine, honestly. I mean, it's my fault. Alright, let me just mark the replay from Layla that I showed earlier. I've done these. Let's show this then. Moision from Dread. Right. Dark probably gonna be like, even when the Progetto came out, when it wasn't that great, just because it's like the new thing, it's getting used in tournaments immediately. Because it's always not like, oh look, it's a new tank, we must take it because it's new. It's just, oh look, we can make a strat with this tank because it's new and no one knows what we're doing with it. It's that surprise effect that everyone goes for in like the first week of tournaments, the first maybe even to a month of when this tank is out, which is gonna be terrible because you're just gonna see so many. It's just like with the Kranwagen. Although the Kranwagen is heavy and currently versatile in this meta, we'll have to see how the TVP holds up to that. Also, either he has a really bad crew, or he's playing with calibrated here. What is this? That's a full penetration. Alright. Just casually sitting in the cap circle. Don't mind anyone, right? I mean, it's a Moisin, you can just do that. It's just that's the crazy thing about this tank as well. That you can just do stuff like that and just don't care about it, basically. Which is just so incredible. But yeah. Bumps that. Yeah, 7 Orcs really being a surprise hit for me this season, I gotta say. You usually expect like the usual top clans to make it, and then other clans that just look like they're having really strong teams. 7 Orcs was not on my radar at all. So, you know. Happy to see that, honestly. Alright. Come on, Dread, do it. Oh, didn't even pen that with actually. So that's just a feel sad moment now. Ah, you're just not penning your HEs at all now, Dread. What is this? Oh, this is so unlucky. It's like the third HE shell or something that he hasn't penned. Let's get to 49 now. I don't really think there was a need to use a repair kit there for your tracks, was there? I think there was. Ugh. Hey, Fettis. Exactly, just let your crew do it. Saving yourself a repair kit. Layla, because it's a tier 10 medium, most, if not all of them, should be run with calibrated. That's my opinion about it. I'd play every tier 10 medium with calibrated, no exceptions. Hi Bear, how you doing? Know what I'm gonna do? Let me do it. The one who notices what I'm gonna do first gets a cookie. There we go. Nice, did get the shot off. And GG. Whew. No, it gets an ace for that as well. Well done. Let me just check the assistant again. I want to see if maybe the other match is done now. Yep, and Aqua has beaten Souls, the main team, is now playing against Souls, the second team. And then in game against 7erx, of course, the one we're following. What map are we gonna be on New Bay? I've seen some great games from New Bay from both of these teams, so looking forward to that one. My god. And I can definitely show one replay. Luca. Erden replay. Alright, then Middleburg. Alright. Snap. Rip. Ooh. Dodging speed. My phone not flash up every 10 minutes. Alright. Oh my god. Yeah, he was just standing there, you know. He was just vibing. You know, he's just cool like that. Like that, that fucking death stuff. Just sits there and like, yep, I'm aiming here. Hey Higgins. Look like I'm gonna collapse. That sound accurate? But let me collapse after the stream. Let's not do that now. At 50, didn't need to die. Wasted himself. Quite heavily. Yeah. Alright, nice. I didn't wake up, but I also don't want to talk about it. So, you know, let's just keep it at that. Hey Jack, how you doing? Just sending your chat here. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. What did you think about that last game? Or these last two games, Vale and 7x. My brain's not working. I thought it was great play. Not sure what Vale always thinks with these weird lineups, not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, sure, they can make it work sometimes, but just alone today didn't work out, so. I'm always more or less just taken aback as, I mean, I'm not following them mainly, I don't know how often they do this. And in my opinion, it's a bit too much. 1v4, by the way. So, yeah, I mean, it was close in both games, of course, but I don't know. 7x just better. It's just better with the caps, I feel. Oh man, those hurt so much. Alright. Oh. Dodge that like the mage. I'd have shot the Death Star already. Because there's nothing else close enough to shoot anyway, so why not? Oh. Oh. Someone's definitely capping. Not sure who that would be. Like, it could be either of the Russian one, right? Because the Death Star's up here, he's not the one. Who of the other two is it? I wouldn't say the 68 because he's the quicker one. But I would be like, well, if it's not the 62A, then he would be here already, so where is the 62A? Oh, there he is. There's my answer, I guess. Well, you can just H. Oh no, you can't. Dodged both there. Well, guy's 4. Hero move. Nice. Get away though. Ooh, just cutting that cone. Nice. Hey, good job, Duka. Well played. This is some nice stuff. Joe, why are you here? Of all things. Since when are you interested in tournament? Alright, but really well played there, Duka. And a GG. Moon's up. Alright. Play down. So we have Nube. Fujit over there. I'm waving Fujit, but you're not gonna see it. Anyway. I'm gonna see a lot of German heavies again, hopefully. I'm a big fan of them using it, because there's a nice simpleness in the tanks itself, whilst also giving them quite a big range of skill that you need to have to like use them properly. Because like an E100 or mouse, they don't really allow for mistakes in angling, especially in these high skill tournaments. As you misangle, you're gonna get pinned so hard. So yeah, definitely gonna have to know your stuff. We're gonna see a VKP here. See a crow from Cat. I definitely know who named this team. Oh, Shoko. Why did you do that, man? Alright. So we're also gonna see Ice Force here. E5 as well, probably. We see Whoopsie at a 50. That is rather interesting, I shall say. We're gonna double up with that with Winch. So in games decided for what E5, T22 from last, and then double 50. You know, seems like a good lineup to me. And then we got 7 Urks here. Currently with E100 VKP. Then also 2 E5s, 2 Ice Force, perhaps here. And that T22 from Ghosty. As long as they have that pre-selected. I'll just count it in as a pick. Oh god. So what now? Let's see W100 here. It can work out. I've seen that on an A yesterday. But it can also go horribly wrong. So, you know. Gonna have to hit your shots to make this tank worth it. Okay, so 7 Urk's not quite sure what they want to do yet, it seems. Goddamn. And in the end, still going with this one. Tuka. He's just like, hey, that's me. Alright, so we got 20 seconds left here, new bang. Yeah, those two E100s are gonna be like the main focus for 7 Urks lineup. And of course the 50s for endgame here. Both of which can go really well or just absolutely horribly wrong. Oh, you know. Let's hope for the better for both teams. As we jump into this first match of the semi-finals between Endgame and 7 Urks. EG basically taking 1 extra E5 for 7 Urks, 1 extra Ice Foe. Yeah. And of course both teams with a T22 and then, you know, the 2 speciality tanks for their lineups, in a sense, you know. So the lineups are similar in a way, but also not really. 7 Urks here going full on city, full forcing their way towards C here and endgame. The same, but a lot less with force and a bit more cool-headed. And quite a bit towards the bridge here. Getting A as well. Orca has in B already. And 7X is pushing over. They gotta be quick though. Oh, they took one. Oh, George. Those 50s are now not on too many shells left here, really. Mostly on the reload. And here comes the focus onto Orca by 7X. Oh, those E100s, they might take a huge amount of damage if they cross here. Only Nikki crosses though, so it is more or less fine as it is. They're stealing cap B now. Cap advantage. And a gun advantage. Hit points is still manageable for both sides. And then just squeezing their way along this wall here. There comes Ghosty. Versus last year, that will be an interesting 1v1. See who comes out on top. No one can really help anyone here other than if that E5 able to arrive in time here. Then game's doing something similar. Nico here. Looking for the possibility of helping out on those T-22s. And last will be the one to go down here. As we now have a counter push from endgame. Here come the 50s. And everyone else. Focus is on these E100s. And Nikki puts a huge shell into the butt of object. Takes 1,000 hit points even with reactive armor. Both E100s go down to endgame. And it's a 4v5 now. Nico goes down. And both 50s are still full HP. Look at that great focus fire 7X had here. We look at Winch. There's one left. And is now empty. And what a first game this was here. Really good aggressiveness by 7X when they realize they are just able to do this without too much danger. Killing of one tank entirely, stealing their base. Basically giving them a good starting advantage, and then big fire. Being even more present here, which is where the main fight happened. And then shutting down this endgame counter push really well here. What a game! Amazing stuff right there. And 7X now on match point, as this is only a best of 3. And yeah, even though these E100 haven't done a whole lot of damage, they did manage to take all their focus onto each other. Best of asking the real questions here. I'm not sorry though, because I'm gonna get in trouble. Otherwise though, 7X with a really good starting performance. But endgame, quite a bit of trouble there. Still, that HE though, onto object, he had reactive on, which is like, hey, I take less damage. And he that still took 1,038 or something. Must have been would have been probably a max roll if there wasn't that reactive armor. Like, my god. Alright, so we're seeing it again. 7X bringing it out. Same lineup, no changes. And endgame now taking Winch in the E100, Orca and the Kranwagen, the rest seemingly the same, other than just having an extra T22 now. Instead of an IS-4 here from Whoopsie, and then triple E5. So let's see what they got for us in round number 2. It is 1-0 here for 7 over endgame. And again, quite a bit of hit point advantage here, 1300. But they do of course have more DPM in general with those 2 T22s. And that triple E5, so if they can make use of that or not will be the main decider here. And of course who has the better focus. If you focus fire with E100s though, you can clear tanks so easily. Because no matter what you hit, you're gonna take like half of the HP of the tank off. Like, let's say an double E100 shoots an E5. Damn, 1200 is gone. Oh, crossfire. Oh, George and Max here. Taking shots from Orca and Whoopsie. But it's still manageable hit points. Nikki here. Picking Lando right next to him. And now C getting stolen. Although endgame doesn't seem too bothered about it. With this 3-man defense here. They didn't even like hide it. They just like, we're here now. Do something about it or you're in trouble. This is what this 3-man position just was looking like to me. Because George and Max can't get away. They can't cross over because they're gonna take damage here. And Last is not relocating. With Caro as well now on this side. And yeah, 7 is playing with caps now. There is no need for them to put out any pressure. Lytix here. Try turn around for these T22s here. Nice trade. Lando there. Takes 0 against Last for a big shot into him. But Whoopsie there to give him a serving. And endgame is now starting to be aggressive here. They did take C back. And 7 is now counter pushing. Maxi getting really low now. And so is Caro. And who goes down first? Will be Caro. Nico here also trying to shield George. Fly takes from both sides. Still goes down. Nikki goes down in his E100. Whoopsie's gonna go into B. And this fight is now all over the place. There's Last behind these tanks as well here. They need to take care of this E5. They get him out instantly. Hit point advantage here for endgame. It's a 5-5 here. But they're just way better coordinated with this E100 tank now being out of the fight here. It's a big shot into Flytix there. Lando just looking for someone to shoot at and gets Orca. And 7 they still have Ghosty. They need to use the T22's DPM as much as they can here. E5 there bouncing on the back of the D100 was not the greatest to happen. And endgame also still has both T22s. And this is gonna get in their big problem zone here because you cannot out damage them. And Lando here. Not really gonna be of too much use either. This game is gonna go to endgame. And yeah. We're gonna see tiebreaker here. Nice shot down to the engine there. Last, they're not quite able to finish him. So Winch has to help out. And GG. We're gonna see tiebreaker. Game was a lot more decisive for endgame, and look at that as well. Winch 5k. And that's what I mean, right? You gotta want your E100 to actually do what they're supposed to do. Whilst Nikki didn't quite do that. Got focused quite heavily, so you know, dropped like a fly. But we go to Vineyards now, not a place for an E100, although we have seen NA using them on here before. At the entrance of the city from the north spawn. It's interesting. I haven't seen that before. But we saw in fact 2 or even 3 tanks do that. No? Might be viable, who knows? But other than that, let's focus on the match at hand here. 7X immediately knows what to ready up with. Double Vickers. 2-1-5B. Double Ice 4. And double Karan. Seems. Yeah. Like a straightforward lineup here. I do believe Flytix is probably gonna go like back here to like cover C or S for something. Reactive armor does not affect HE. Oh, it doesn't? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh. Hey, look, I learned something new. Thank you, guys. I thought it affected any shell. Apparently I was wrong. Thank you. Alright. Endgame here also going with a 215B. Double T22 and a Vickers. As well as double D5 and just one Kramer. So a lot of DPM in both lineups here this time. With these FVs, T22s, and Vickers. Surprising. Usually we see a lot of really low DPM lineups with a lot of IS-4s. A lot of Kranwagens, where it's just like, you're not gonna be fighting them fast, but this is. And yeah. We'll hopefully see an action-packed fight here now. Let's have a look at Lando. Front first here for 7X. Does spot Karu on his way here. And they're gonna send Shoko to cap A here. Oh whoops, he's going really far. Nice, Lando does make sure to camp it. Okay, got spotted. Max didn't have an angle on him. That's interesting, right? Because of that rock there. Max, you focus. Ooh, Lando. Oh, that was not what you wanna see at all. An endgame here now. Already super dominant. Look at how much map control they have. Winch controlling the city to a greater extent. We have a heavy presence here around B and in the ruins. And 7X has to cower backwards. Not a lot they can really do here. They still have more points thanks to getting B early. But Whoopsie is not that far away from just sneaking in there and stealing it. She's crossing over, looking for the T22 here. Last is running, also spotted right now. And yeah, 7X, they have to break out somewhere, otherwise they're just gonna get crushed here. In between multiple flanks, as Endgame is making a move, Kado now pushing forward, Winch is going in as well. Ghosty over there is spotted now in the city. Has to be careful. Oh, Kado here. First good focus from 7X coming in. Oh, Nikita has the rock behind him. Has to be a bit careful there. With where he's driving to. Oh, and Max is now getting focused on here by 2 Whoopsie and Nico. Very aggressive with Orca in the back as well. George is gonna go down. Both are so low. But Shoko's already down on the other side here. That went very, very quick. Karo goes down as well. But 7X have lost 3 with Lando as well. Down again. And quite down in hit points here. They need to start focusing people. But currently they're not focusing anything, really. An endgame just here with better coordination. And I guess better strategy to begin with, due to Jim just absolutely dominating map control here. I'm gonna take this one. And it's not even that close as well. So yeah, good on them here. We're gonna see Endgame move on to the finals. That you can watch streamed by Fujit. And we will be going down to the match of third place with whoever had lost on the other side. Yeah, just well played to Endgame. Although both teams, in fact, did a really good job. Let me just see though if I can see. Yep, there we go. Alright, so it is 7X versus the second team of Salty, I believe. Fought the Spare the first map well. I do agree, Viking. That's what I meant earlier. They were like on no one's radar, I believe, and then now they're just second. Just showed up like that. But I mean, I'm happy, right? They played really well so far. Hi, Sam. Alright. So if you want to see the finals, go and check out Fujit or Object if he's streaming his own perspective again. Which, knowing him, he probably is. Just check actually, we got a bit of time. Oh, he's not. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, he's not streaming for once. Let me just message something in this way. Alright. So we got our lineups ready before the spare. Got double eyes for an i7 here from Lando. Double Kranwagen and double E5, so 7 heavy tanks. You can expect that on this map. One of those, just like dynasties where you could even see 14v14 7v7 heavy tanks, sorry, not 14. I was thinking the wrong way there. But Souls here having a Vickers, so it's only 6 heavy team. With a mouse as well, 1 ice for triple Kranwagen. And an E5. Alright. No, Simon, I will read out the clan name as it says. Shush yourself. Wait, is that? Ex-Gnice member. Alrighty then, we have a minute left here. Before the match begins. I mean, in terms of lineup, would I give it a head for anyone? I think the lineup of Souls is better, just by thinking of possibilities and what you could do with it. So, you know. Just have to see how both these teams are going to be working. Their lineups, of course. The lineup alone just doesn't make it. It's of course the strat behind it and the communication between the team, or within the team. Alright, and we're starting off here now. Nice. Have a look and see of the first game here on Full Despair. Also, if you guys don't like me saying 7 Ergs, which it clearly states here on the logo, by the way, I can also just say F1, which is their team name. Moxie spotted by the Vickers. No damage taken. And Souls have been quite aggressive on this side of the map. With Invincible there going into that usual hold down spot. And look at how far forward 7 Ergs is as well. They don't mess around at all. Want to take map advantage where they can now. Hope they're not on a too much of a high here because of the in-game matchup. Because he takes only one shot. And F1 here is dropping some hit points already early on here. Nice shot there from Lando. Putting the Vickers into 2-shot territory here. And Dodson and his mouse is also starting to drop a bit more. They kept the A side here. That's interesting. Oh, we have Ghosty and Flytix over here shooting the side of the mouse now. Oh, good shots coming in. Gets out one man, but Ghosty here absolutely getting demolished for it. He does get the kill though. Real skills there. Gonna get one more into him. They have a hit point lead here on the side of Souls. They still have a really good lineup of Kranwagens here, which are all full apart from one. Which is gonna take a while to chew through here. C has been capped now after a long time. But thanks to the kill they made, they have advantage here. Even though they got the cap way later. Georgie in a pretty good position there. Holding off any angle that the Vickers could have. Who's now already down to 500. Took another shot earlier somewhere. Ghosty here without a driver. Pay attention to that. And the Vickers now relocating. Nothing's happening right now. We just have a holding situation here with just some shots here and there flying over. Could probably expect a lot of HE shells as well now against those Kranwagens here. But there's not all too much that can be done against them as of right now. I7, can you? Ooh, red shell one's low. I7 not the tank known for snapshotting whatsoever. And a good angle here from the E5. Played by Nikki. Max here also. Drawing back a little bit, not in the greatest of positions. Real here still holding strong. Flytix could potentially take this bush location here and start harassing him. Or even see if he can catch out the Vickers. Oh, Invincible's crossing over. He's making his way into the B cap now. Soul's getting a bit more serious about their cap play here. We'll definitely see a play by this E5 here. We'll probably shut him down, but Reels is there to do that as well. And there's Flytix. Just as I said. Heard a ping here. Someone did just do a max shot. Alright, so Souls did get C in the end. No one really able to stop him there. Because 7X is quite spread out here in their lineup. They also dropped quite a lot of HP already. Even though they have an entire tank advantage. They are down quite heavily. So if they can get at least one more tank out, even if then Souls has more hit points, they're gonna have more active DPM on the board. Which you know is more important. The Kranwagen here in the middle now. Oh, more damage loss. And here comes 7Ergs. Onto Real, onto Invincible here. A bit of a mess. Ghosty here, out of the fight entirely, not gonna be able to help anyone. Lando and Nikki here now, looking to help out. There goes one of the Kranwagens. Nikki here going after the next one. The Vickers is down to a one-shot now. Invincible here getting focused. Max down to a one-shot now. He's gonna go down as well. Lando as well here. Gonna get picked up by the Kranwagen. Oh, he bounces! And that's points for Souls. Yeah. Really well played here. With the cap. Well played. Really well done from both sides, I believe. They both did a good job at the start of the game. I just think that I think they just dropped too much hit points, really. There was no need for that, like, at all. Because they lost so much. They were down like 2k, even though they had an extra tank. Which is not something you want. So, yeah. They definitely have to pick up their game here for the second match. Because if not, Souls is gonna be taking this 2-0. Taking the same lineup again. And the F1 boys here. Triple E5. Double Ice 4, one Kranwagen and one T22 here this time. Going a bit more mobile with a bit more DPM. Dodson is gonna end up sticking with his mouse. I thought he might change there. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, and go into the next map here. Or next match, sorry. Let's see who comes out on top here, really. That's all we can do. That's all we're here for. And let's see how they do it.
Let's take him out.
Alright. Mainly focus here is the middle again. Near B. Ghosty here. Not quite sure where he wanted to go. Because he again in the windows. Has a massive field on anything here that is encapsulated. And even here. A good position to start off with, especially if you want to get some easy info. And some people think, wow, I didn't spot anything, it's useless. No, if you don't spot anything, that means there's nothing there, that is still info. Invincible here takes the first sort of damage. Oh, and Fly ticks here. Already getting a cheat over. Gonna see a corner fight. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Two Ice 4s over here. Versus one E5 and three Kranwagens. Who are already taking damage into the side here. Fly ticks. There's some good shots onto Real here. Really nice ones. He takes more. Look at that crossfire that they have here. Really well established. And they're just dropping so many hit points on these tanks over here. And they're losing even more, even though they are getting shot at already. And the Ice Force are still standing strong here. Only now starting to drop hit points. They can pretty much shoot whoever they want to here. Oh, George, you're now losing a ton of hit points though. As the shells are starting to come in. Does get real down to one shot, and here comes Flytix. Is now gonna go for the Kranwagen here. Who is also a potential one shot. And thanks to Ghosty, he now is indeed. They are gonna take out these other Kranwagens here, George. Potentially gonna stay alive here, and the middle has been won. They only lost Nikki though. And Lando pretty much got invincible down to a two-shot here. And George did indeed go down in the end. But yeah, look at the amount of lead and just absolute control that they have. So well played. Oh well, he just dropped very quickly. Now that's just the Vickers and then Dodson in the mouse. It's a nice max roll here in the T-22. Alteri gets a nice HE. Also still pretty much full HP at this point. Good traction. Gets the ammo rack out. Oh. The gun there. Oh, Maxi bounced that one. And theoretically, Dodson still has a chance here. But I don't think he will really, because there's a Kranwagen coming in with 2 shells loaded. And he's not even like close to one shot. Nice fire here. Oh. Can he at least get Max? Oh, he's trying to. Ends up deciding against that. And that's it for him. Well played here. To the F1 boys. That Kranwagen turned their Flytix took a lot of HE. Straight into the face. And yeah, look at that. 2 4K damage. Really good cross shots. Really, really well. Alright, so we're moving to Faust now. And this one is gonna be interesting. It shall indeed be. I'm looking forward to this one especially. As we now have already a lineup here from Seoul. That is very fast. Double Kranwagen, triple E5, T22 and Vickers. F1 still fumbling with theirs. Let's see a switch here on the side of Souls actually. And nope, we don't. Just a player change. But the lineup is still the same. Faust, another 4-cap map in Supremacy. With B probably, or not, maybe even. Most important ones being C and D. After that, potentially A, because it's so out of your way to get. More often than not, the fights happen on the other side, and then probably B. I would rate those in importance, because in the end, everyone is around B, right? Let's see what they got for us, though. Let's see. Especially with F1's lineup here of double IS-4, 1 Kranwagen, 1 T22, double E5 and a Vickers. So a lot of similarities these lineups sharing, but different enough to be decisive here for a game. Alright. Well then, let's see who will be coming out on top in this tiebreaker. Ghosty going very far forward. We have a slight lead in capping on D here. Where's the wickets there? Yep, there's one tick difference. Literally. Between both teams. Alright. And Souls mostly just topside here. Whilst we see F1 more on the lower one. But they are relocating. To draw their focus away. Ghosty here has to be a bit careful. And Georgia loses their first major damage. Ah, Ghosty. Need to put out some shots, not really able to get anything from it though. Ghosty, is he able to reset this? I don't think he can actually. Ooh. Nope. Not quite. But he does at least take a shot from Maxi. Does not quite take the second. Able to avoid that. We got Dodson here, who's definitely gonna stop them from stealing this cap back immediately. But Nicky's here as well, so that will help a whole lot. We also have one more E5 and a Kranwagen here to bear, and look at that. Push here from Souls, 3 E5s. Straight onto A. And Nicky needs to fall backwards here. Although they already have split up their forces. They still have 5 tanks over here. No one in the top corner. Which would give a huge advantage now to any team who has it. Oh, should that bounce down his part. E5 there is track. And kept in location. Not sure if someone keeps retracking him, but he's gonna take a huge amount of damage here because of it. Takes some more. Gunner and ammo right now down as well, and he's a one shot here. Does go down to Lando. Oh, the E5 here. But Teddy now being a bit too aggressive as well. Has to draw backwards here. And Souls are now being aggressive with their Kranwagens. 2 Ice 4s. And also focus really well here. Because he's down to a one shot already. Dodson is down with his T22. And this game looks to be a victory here. For F1. We have 6 versus 4. We've shut up here down to a 2-shot. Which is undoubtedly gonna go onto Max's kill counter here. Unless he misses the shot, of course. Then Nicky here. Not quite taking it. But George instead. And yeah. A lot of HP advantage here. Green arrow as well. Disconnecting at the end of the game. And they do take victory here as invincible. The last one left with any amount of hit points on the side of Souls. And yeah, well played to both teams, and especially to F1 here, taking that one home. Well, just really well done. Nothing to complain about here. Really good damage spread as well, other than from Lando, who did get focused quite hard. And yeah, Souls not really having a response to that game, or that gameplay. Just really showing how strong they are, and that they definitely deserve to be in top 8. And yeah, we now have endgame here. Versus Aqua, the game is 10 minutes long now. And I'm not even gonna keep you guys here, because you guys should go over to Fujit and check out his stream, as he's currently streaming that. I don't know how long though. I hope it's gonna be ended too shortly here. But go check out the lad, he's following in games. Probably a great finals to see. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, apologies for the start. Really wasn't intentional. I was just dead on another level. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. If I did pronounce any names wrong, let me know. Any other feedback is also highly appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and see you all again next time. Bye bye.